this is your girl Shan. I'm bringing you a three-part topic regarding businesses. Today's topic is myths of Black-owned businesses, and I'm going to bring my two best friends on to talk about their Black-owned businesses, and we're going to discuss what the myths are and what they're doing different so that they don't become part of the statistic. Please stay tuned to the end because, as always, there is an inspirational message that I'm going to give at the end, and I hope you enjoy it. Hey y'all, this is Shan. I have my two best friends on today, and I am so excited to have them here and to introduce their businesses. I actually have my wig on from Darkchild, the stylist. My best friend, Latoya Harris, did this wig, and it is fly, okay? My other best friend, Sharonda, she has her own boutique, Ra Boutique. This is Ra Boutique. So I am representing my BFFs and their business, and we're going to talk about some different myths of Black businesses and why people do not shop Black businesses. The lip that I have on is actually a Keisha K. Orr lip. It is a sparkly lip. She is a Black business as well, so I do support my Black businesses, and I just want you guys to introduce yourselves. Darkchild, I want you to start first, and I want you to just let us know the different styles you do, the services you provide, and where you're located.
Okay, again, my name is Latoya Harris, or Darkchild. I own the Beauty Factory Hair Lounge in Redford, Michigan at 27235 West 7 Mile Road, Redford, Michigan, 48240. You can reach me at 313-522-8777. I specialize in all phases of hair care, down to wigs. I have on one of my wigs. Shan has on one of my wigs too. And I have on my shoprahtique hat, which I absolutely love this hat. You guys, you can wear it with anything. But yeah, that's what I do. I do all phases of hair care.
Okay, praise God. And you have your own salon. So do you have any, if somebody wanted to do hair and they weren't in a salon, do you have any availabilities, or even nails, makeup? Do you have any availabilities for anybody if they needed to have a booth?
Yes, I have two booths available right now that are open for anyone. I do have one stylist there. I have a nail tech that starts this Friday. Thank you, praise God. I have a makeup artist, and that's it. So if you're looking for a professional atmosphere and you're licensed, I'm your girl. Come work with us.
All right. So Ratique Boutique. Rhonda, I want you to let us know some of the different styles that you provide, and just give us some information regarding your boutique.
Well, hi, everybody. My name is Rhonda. Everybody calls me Ra, which came the name Ratique. So I provide different styles. I like to do more classier, sophisticated with a little bit of edgy styles, along with a little bit of high-end things, but not too much. So I provide various styles. I do have a couple of comfy outfits, but not too many. I like to provide styles for when you're going out on the town, when you're going out on a date. I'm a head turner, and I like for all of the women who wear my styles to be able to turn heads as well and feel confident about themselves when they step out. So my boutique is an online boutique.
Ooh, head turners. I like that. We head turners with these outfits on. I really like that.
I love this hat.
You know what? And the outfits that I have purchased from you have all been such quality material. The wig that I have on, such quality. Like, You know, some wigs you wear, that you comb it and the hair starts shedding. It's not soft. It's real thin. Like the hair that I have on, it doesn't shed. The clothes that I have is quality material. So that's what I love about YouTube businesses, is that what you do is always an excellence. You're not putting nothing out there that you wouldn't wear yourself. You're not putting nothing out there just, oh, it's cheap. Well, I'm just going to go on and put it out there. Somebody will buy it. You put a lot of effort and you put a lot of time into your products, and I really, really like it. I really love that you aren't just putting junk out. So one of the things that I want to talk about with in regards to Black businesses, a lot of people say, well, Black business have poor customer service. But what I want to say, there's a lot of white businesses with poor customer service too. Do you hear white people going around saying, well, I ain't shopping at white people's businesses no more because white people have poor customer service? No, they still going to the white companies. Why is it that we talk about each other more than other cultures? I think it's terrible. I mean, I personally shouldn't shop at Walmart no more. I've had terrible customer service at Walmart, but I still shop at Walmart. They may have one bad experience and then say, oh, I'm not shopping Black no more. And I think that it's bad for a Black person to say that they're not shopping Black. But you can go to an Asian company and get your nails done and let them talk about your fingers the whole time they're doing your nails, but you won't support Black because you've had one bad experience. So can y'all give me some information regarding customer service, regarding your businesses and what you are doing differently in regards to customer service?
As far as customer service, by me being a property manager before and just working in customer service, I feel like when you have a Black owned business and you're the only person, like for instance, in my predicament, I have an online boutique. I'm the only person that's running it. So for me, I go the extra mile to bring good customer service because I know that I have a reputation. But I think the whole stipulation of, you know, people always saying Black businesses, you know, they are unprofessional or this. I think it comes from the same stigma with everything when it comes to Black. You know, there's that divide culturally where we don't even stick together, period, number one. So how can we actually support, you know, each other's businesses if we're always looking down on each other? So I think it comes from that. And I think it's something that actually needs to change. And I do think it's shifting in certain ways.
Okay, I agree. Another thing I want to touch bases on too, I think sometimes that with Black owned business, the people that they hire, they don't train them to be professional people. So when people come in the door and say, hey, how are you? And you get that, hey, or you might not get that at all. You might just get a, you know,
right.
Eat anything. You might not get any of that. I think that plays a major part in Black owned businesses because if you have a receptionist, that's the first face I see. So if she's turning me off or he's turning me off, quite naturally, the whole entire business turns me off. Doesn't mean that I don't want to shop there anymore, but I should be able to tell you as an owner or a manager, hey, this person may need to get their skills together because they're bringing down your business. Doesn't mean that I don't want to shop there because I love my Black people, but I think that's why we're turned off by each other. Then we like to ridicule each other. You know, like Rhonda said, we're just Black. So, you know, that's the issue. Or it could be because Rhonda's doing good. Somebody might not want to support her just because she's a Black owned business and she's doing better than that person. There's so many different factors to that. But, you know, I just feel like we need to change our way of thinking. We need to stick together. And also, number one, just be professional at all times. That can kill a lot of that stuff if we're just professional at all costs.
Right. And I think what people need to realize too, with a lot of these Black businesses, these are first time owners. These are first time professionals. When you look in the Jewish community and you look in the Asian community and you look in the white community, a lot of times their parents or grandparents were business owners. So you grew up in that atmosphere knowing how to run a business. So when we are Black owners and we're trying to do this and this is our first time, this is our first time doing this. So it's a learning experience. And when it's a learning experience, you are going to have some issues. But
Definitely.
I think that comes in that's when people should tell you, instead of, you know what, I'm just not shopping there no more. Tell me what you had a problem with. What is it that you didn't like, so that I can correct it for my next customer? Mm-hmm. And I think that a lot of people need to be aware of that as well. We're first time owners. So give us an opportunity to get better.
I think when it comes to Black businesses as well, not just even in our culture, but just in culture, our society, period. You say Black owned, and you see people they like want to set the bar all the way here. Like, oh, you got a Black owned business, everything needs to be perfect. Like, it needs to be laid out perfectly, and there can't be one mistake, you know? And I just think like that's not cool, because like you said, in all businesses, there's going to be flaws, you know, somewhere. And then I actually agree with Toya as well. I think that, you know, people do need to invest in their employees. You know, Black businesses do need to put that extra money to a side to do trainings and things like that, to make sure that the business is, you know, actually, you know, flowing well and running well as well.
Right. I believe that morale is very important when it comes to businesses. If you look at Chick-fil-A, I have never been to a Chick-fil-A in no state, no city, nowhere, and had bad customer service.
Right.
Because it starts from the top. They close on Sundays, like, no, we are a Christian facility and we are closed on the Sabbath.
Yes, they do.
So they have great customer service, because I'm sure the owners have a different mind frame. And I think that there's a difference between perfection and excellence. When we try to do things in excellence, you are allowing yourself an opportunity to make a mistake, because we do make mistakes. But when you try to do things in perfection, there is no such thing as perfection. And nobody should expect perfection from any business, because you're never going to get perfection in any business. Because even with Chick-fil-A and the great attitudes that I go to, every Chick-fil-A has a long line. So there is no such thing as perfection. And I think that as long as every business work as unto the Lord and do things in excellence, I think that makes a huge difference in customer service.
Yes. I think another tip too is when they say, oh, Black businesses, their prices are too high.
Yes, I was going to bring that up too.
That's so crazy to me. You know why? Because you'll go and shop at C'est La Vie and Macy's, BB and Gucci. And, you know, Gucci, from what I hear, don't even like us. But people will go spend all that money on a pair of shoes, a bag, just to impress Black people. Like, why do you got to do that? Instead of just going to support another Black owned business who has high quality stuff, exactly like Rhonda's boutique. Her stuff is high quality. I recommend anybody, not to get off topic, you guys, I recommend anybody to shop with Rhonda, because her stuff is high quality. It feels good on your body. She has great customer service. If you had an issue with anything, she's going to find a way to fix it. So why treat Black owned businesses any different than you would treat Gucci or BB or so-and-so? You know what I mean? Crazy to me. And another thing I think too is people don't have people to hold them accountable when they mess up. You know, we hold each other accountable, like, hey, you might need to do this better or work on this. We don't even take it personal, because we're Black owned businesses. We're entrepreneurs and we want to do better in our lives. So we take on that criticism like, hey, because it's good criticism. So I think that too, people, us Black people can't take criticism. Oh, you don't know me like that, or why would you say that? It's not out of hate, it's out of love. Everything is not about hate. So I think that's the issue.
I agree. And I think that another issue with Black owned businesses is people always expecting the hookup. Let me get a discount. Where the family discount at? Like, okay, you want the family discount from me, but you're going to go pay full price at Target.
Man.
You pay full price at Gucci. You ain't asking Gucci for the discount. You're not looking for Louis Vuitton to give you a 25% discount. So why are you looking for your own people to give you that discount?
Yes. That's true. That is so true. And it's actually annoying. And I think another thing that is crazy is that Black people, like for instance, Tommy Hilfiger, we've had several of these big brand designers openly display that they were racist and they didn't like Black people, and yet and still Black people will go and support them, knowing that they don't like them, but you won't support your own people who actually love you.
Exactly. I agree with you 100%, Rhonda. And I was just about to say, that's one thing that really gets under my skin is when family come and you tell them, hey, they say, how much is a flat iron? I'll tell them 55, or if their length is longer, 65. 65? But you'll go pay Becky, Sam, and Pookie and them $100 for a flat iron versus me because we're family. This is my only business. So why wouldn't you want to support me when you're getting quality work versus someone who may not even have a license or may be professional to even take care of you? That is so crazy to me.
I agree with that. Also, I notice with a lot of Black people when it comes to business too, a lot of African American people, they shop off popularity. Like if this person is super popular and they're known for doing this and for doing that, Black people will actually go and spend more money with them just so they can say, I got my hair done by this person. Or I see it all the time, even on Instagram with like a lot of the boutique Instagram, very, very popular boutiques. Some of their pieces is like cheap, dirt cheap, but they are super cute and they have the long hair and the booties and the titties and all of this stuff. They have this image and the people will go and spend more money for something that's going to tear up 2 washes later, and spend money and shop with those people and spend an arm and a leg, be broke, be on sizzle, just because that person is popular and they're like this huge, like, you know, popular brand. I think that's crazy too, that Black people do that type of stuff.
Yeah, I really do. And especially like you said, Toya, people will, because I know I have gotten my hair colored at a white salon. White salons charge over $150, $200 to color hair. Yeah. And they may contact you, because you're a family member. Hey, Toya, how much you gonna charge me? And it's $75 or however much you charge to color hair. Well, I ain't paying you that much, but like you said, you will go to a white salon and pay more because they a big salon, or you know, and it just doesn't make sense.
Or they can say, girl, I got my hair done by Alejandra. You know, she white girl, but she be laying the hair.
Yes. and listen, do you know color, just for color in a white or average, more professional, well, I won't say professional, high-end salon starts at $120.
Yes.
Okay. And that's just for color. If to be styled, that's probably another $55.
Yeah.
If you want to trim, that's $12 to $20. If you want curls, that's another $25. So by the time you walk out the door, you done spent like $200 and something.
Yeah.
Okay. So I took the initiative in my own business. My color starts, especially if they're blinds and all that, $120 if you don't want to pay it.
Yep.
Because I'm a licensed professional. Why not pay me?
Right.
And when they come to you to get their hair colored for $120, I'm sure you not just go color it and send them about their way. You go color it, wash it, and flat iron it for the $120. But when you go to the white salons, that's just for the color. You start getting some flat irons and curls, like you said, you adding on to that.
I just want to say Darkchild does my hair too, guys. I just don't have on my wig today, but she has been doing my hair for the last couple of months and she's absolutely amazing at doing hair. So make sure you guys go to her.
Thanks, Rhonda. And again, y'all better shop Shoprahtique and stop playing. Y'all missing out. Tell them, Rhonda, where they need to go.
Well, rahtique.com, RAHTIQUE.com, rahtique.com. And we're on Facebook and IG as shoprahtique.
And where do they need to go if they want their hair done?
And if they want their hair done, they can find me on Facebook at Latoya Amyre Harris. That is my whole government name, okay? And then you can find me on Instagram under darkchildthestylist. You can reach me at 313-522-8777, or you can email me at darkchild29@gmail.com.
I will put all of your details in the descriptions. Please go and take a look. You can get your hair done. You can get your outfit. You can get ready to go out on your dates. I can't wait until I have a date and I can shop and get my hair done and be all the way put together. Thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it. I have my two besties on here. Go get your shop on and go get your hair done. Thank you, ladies.
And we're proud of you too.
You don't have to be perfect, just excellent. Excellence is the quality of being outstanding or extremely good, an outstanding feature or quality. Excellence is the result of caring more than others think is wise, risking more than others think is safe, dreaming more than others think is practical, and expecting more than others think is possible. Excellence is willing to be wrong. Perfection is being right. Excellence is risk. Perfection is fear. Excellence is powerful. Perfection is anger and frustration. Excellence is trust. Perfection is control. Excellence is accepting. Perfection is judgment. Excellence is giving. Perfection is taking. Excellence is confidence. Perfection is doubt. Excellence is flowing. Perfection is pressure. Excellence is a journey. Perfection is a destination. 2 Peter 1:5-7 says, supplement your faith with a generous provision of moral excellence, and moral excellence with knowledge, and knowledge with self-control, and self-control with patient endurance, and patient endurance with godliness, and godliness with brotherly affection, and brotherly affection with love for everyone. Live your dream, but in all things, do them with excellence. If you're watching me right now, that means you stayed tuned to the end, and I greatly appreciate it. Today was part 1 of the topic of businesses. You don't have to be perfect, but we should do all things unto the Lord and in excellence. Please come back and see me next week for part 2 of this topic of businesses, and I hope you enjoyed it.